Okay, so how deep should it be? Well, I measured it in the tailstock. When I put the set screw there and it's flush in the outside, it should be, it intrudes something like 4 millimeters inside there. So therefore, this should be 4 millimeters. Well, this metal is really soft. Okay, I think we are there. Hopefully I didn't mill my vise. Okay, let's see. Definitely better than the original. Well, yeah. This is some sort of ductile iron. Not the steel. It's some, I don't know what. Okay, first thing done. So I decided to make that part. And that part being this automatic feed is on. Well, very good. Now the surface finish is excellent. Well, FUM0075 machining proudly presents a quadratic piece of well, hot rolled steel. It's not perfect. It's 0.2 millimeters too narrow on one side, but when I finally learned it, it's the other side is exactly down to the 100th of a millimeter, and it's straight. Both sides are straight. I don't know whether this is somehow, it shouldn't be, but it might be. So, yeah, and it wins any day this piece of Chinese mass-produced stuff. Okay, now let's put this thing together. Well, I did this piece, and this is what it used to be, plastic, not very precise, funny looking thing there. Well, pin. There you go. Well, this has also a funny looking thing here. Well, it's just a reference, because this tailstock has a very funny scale in this one. I will explain it a little bit later. So now, first we need to put this one in. And I have this long screw for fishing it from there, because you need to fish it. Okay, then see that it is correct orientation there. No, see, feel this time. And then put this, that in. There you go. And now this screw we don't need it anymore. So now this is the bushing here, goes to there, and like that orientation, and then we have this set screw here. We don't tighten it yet, just put it into place. There you go. And then we have this. Now goes that way in, and then we put all the screws there. Okay, that one is there. It's there. There. And there. We will need a washer here, unfortunately. I don't have a suitable washer at the moment. I need to make one, but maybe we can deal with that one a little bit later. Then we have here a key, the scale in this one. Well, it says here that it is either 2/1000 of an inch per division or 0.05 hundredths of a millimeter. Cannot be. So this is scrap. Is yeah, we have a little bit backslash here. Oh yeah, and then this one and that. Oh, we need a washer here. Now we are talking. If this one fits, then we are there. Yeah. Wow. We need a washer there in between. That one maybe. Not that one. That one maybe. Yeah. Oh man. We need the washer there in between, but okay, this part is now ready. And then we take this around and put the key here. No wiggle. Then it's which way is it? This way. Put this on top of that. Okay, and the nice side up. We could probably put it there. Then that. Well, now you cannot move it this way. Well, I loosen this one because I need to test whether it still moves. Yeah, this moves. Good. Well, okay, let's see how this now repeats. So I have now adjusted this, and let's see. I'm moving the tail, this carriage, and there is nothing much. Oh, there is something that binds. Okay, so absolutely, this was also earlier possible. Okay, now let's move this away from here, and now we test whether we can repeat this. So I'll loosen this, I'll loosen the brake, take this away, and then a little bit away, put it back, tighten about to the same that it was. Now let's see if it repeats. When I did this earlier, it might be like 0.2 of a millimeter away from the setting. So, well, definitely better than it used to be. Well, there is some, well, let's see, where is this coming? Okay, if I tighten it, doesn't have effect. So yeah, okay. Well, the next thing to check is, of course, if it repeats the same error every time. So then it's my adjustment which was a little bit off. Now let's move it again, move it back, like that, tighten, and tighten this one too. It points to a different direction now, okay. So, and now let's see. It was only 0.05 of a millimeter, and well, it's still the same, so this is the error repeats, so it's the adjustment that is not correct at the moment. Okay, at least 2 of them repeated. So now we will do the washer to eliminate this backslash from that one. Well, first we measure how thick washer we are going to need. Then I know already the diameter, it's 15 millimeters. And then I already have good material for that one. So it shouldn't be nothing much. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's do it. Okay, here is the tailstock, and then we have dial indicator attached to this carriage. And now I will move it somewhere in the neighborhood. Somewhere there, and let's lock it. Okay, so now when I move this, the needle is moving. Okay, I pull it back and then I put it in somewhere in the 0. Okay, there you are. This won't give any exact measures, but let's see now. So now one turn, 1.30. Okay, let's measure again. 1.29. 29. Well, it repeats. I would say 1.25 is a good measure. Okay. Here we have material which is bearing material. It's bronze, phosphor bronze to be exact. It's quite tough. I have never, this is the first time I do this in this lathe. Well, let's see. I have a very sharp bit here. And then you absolutely need these whenever you are dealing with that one. It will spray the cuttings all over the place. These are sharp. Getting one into your eye is a disaster. think that's more than enough for our purpose. Okay, and then it's 15:07 when I measured it now. I hope this shows to you. So now the next thing is to deburr it a little bit. Like that. And then take the outer, file it a little bit. And now, next we have to cut it. There you go. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. There it is. Let's put it into use. Here is the washer. I think it became quite good. It's the thickness is 1.2 millimeters after deburring and some filing, because there was some chatter. The surface is not exactly nice, but let's put it into use. There is that. Hello. Oh. Oh yeah. Closed forever or? Oh. Ah, no. Not at all forever. Ah, lucky me, I found it. Ah. Where is the key so we don't lose that one? Okay, I could lose this a little bit. Why doesn't it want to come out? That's strange. Oh yeah, okay, now it comes out. With the key. And then the washer should now fit in there. Quite exactly. Yeah, no slop. It fits there nicely. So, I mean, it doesn't wiggle around. It's a perfect match. And now, let's see if there was something dirt in there or whatever it was that was binding us. So now, aha. You have to be a little bit careful when you put this together. You have to push from here and there. Now, well, there is a constant gap now in between there, and this comes here, And then that. And then this. Okay, it rotates freely, good. And you hardly can feel the backslash now. It's really small. Very good. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Well, I have made this piece of the camera. Well, it was a quite simple one. The only demanding part here is the diameter of this. This must be exactly 11.18 millimeters, and it is. Well, I will now show you the process how I created this. It will be a very similar part, just doesn't have that part in there. Otherwise it's identical. Well, done. Next stop is milling machine. So what I'm using here is this. This is end mill with 3 cutting inserts. These are Cermet, and this one is well, it produces very good surface finish, and it cuts really really well. Auto feed. It spins up, and then we need a little bit more speed here. And let's see now. How it works. As you can see, the finish is really nice. If I put my finger here behind you, so you maybe can see it. It's really nice, but it makes a horrible burr here behind. This side no burr at all. Well, and then this edge here gets a really nasty burr as well at the end. Okay, now we are quite near there is maybe 1.5 millimeters there, but we will measure it. And this burr here, hopefully it doesn't, well, this is just a clearance. We need to be, it would be already good, I think. But I still want to measure it somehow. So let's see. There you go. So we still have what? These are horrible to read. We still have. Well, I can see that we have at least 1 millimeter, but we actually have 2, I believe. That's the oh, I measured the 0. Actually, it was not measuring, it was measuring the same surface, so therefore. Okay, let's try again. These are horrible. There you are, about there. So now we have it. So we have 1.3 millimeters out of it on. Well, this is the last pass. There you are. Okay. What we have here is now a piece. Oh, it was quite tight. So, this one, as you can see here, hopefully it's sharp. The surface finish is absolutely nice. It's really, really good. And but this one is not so nice. And of course I need to deboard this, and then we go into making the hose. And what follows now is a crash course in destroying your slitting saw. Well, okay, we need to shorten this one to 30 millimeters. Okay, if this is placed like this, well, it should be, but it is, if it is, the center line is back in this side, so the center line of the slitting saw is that way. It will grab on this piece, and there will be a lot of resonances, a lot of shatter, etc. But when you place it well, I always look it from the top so that it is, yeah, now it is. Well, it's a little bit too much, but maybe, yeah, okay, there it is. So when it's this side of the workpiece, namely this one flexes, and when it flexes, it will flex away from the teeth, so it doesn't, it compensates, it doesn't begin to resonate. There is a negative feedback. Okay, that's one. Okay, let's see now what it does. And I will feed this really, and you can see it's really it's slow. Let's see what kind of noise. Well, very good noise. This is exactly what I wanted. No chatter. So this is the 7mm drill I used to drill the hole in the lathe. So now I have a parallel here under, so it's level this way. I have no guarantee whether it is level this way, but well, these are just for fasteners. That's about the correct speed. And now I see that it doesn't drill my parallel. Well, here is now the part. Well, nothing special. I just need to debur it from both sides, the holes, and then there you are.